Hello everyone, this is Colonel S and welcome to another piston door tutorial. Today we are going to be building my new design for my 4x4 vault door. It works very similarly to the old design I posted, but it is a lot smaller and a lot easier to build now. So as you can see, when I flick this lever off here, the door will open up very quickly, and then when I flick it back on, it will close up just as quickly. And as you can see, the redstone for the door itself does not exceed the length of the door, meaning that it fits very nicely behind a wall and a floor. I would just like to say before we start the tutorial that if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It is completely free and it helps out a ton. Now, without further ado, let's get on to the tutorial. To start our tutorial today, we are going to place in our bottom pistons. There will be 8 of them and all of them are facing upward. So we're going to go a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go skip a space here and then another row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. In between the middle 2 pistons, there's going to be redstone dust, and then on the sides of the redstone dust, there's going to be a block here and a block here. Under this piston right here, we're going to put a repeater and then a block behind that repeater. And then to finish off the bottom part of this, we're going to place redstone all along here. The next step is to come over to the left of these pistons and place a target block, and then redstone right here. On the face of this target block facing toward these pistons, we're going to put a torch, a block, and then on the face of this block, we're going to put another torch. And then above this torch, we're going to put a glazed terracotta or obsidian block so that it does not stick to any slime or honey. Next, we're going to come down over here and we're going to put redstone here and then a 3-tick repeater facing in this direction. In front of this repeater, we're going to put a block with a torch facing toward the left. On both sides of the torch, we're going to place redstone, so one here and one here. Then, in front of the redstone, we're going to place 2 upward-facing sticky pistons. And on top of each of these sticky pistons is an upward-facing observer. On top of these observers, there's going to be a block, so 1 on each observer. And then on top of each block, there will be redstone dust. Next, we are going to come back down above this torch. We're going to put glass, and then another glass right here, with redstone on top of both of them. And then in front of this redstone, there's going to be a block with a torch on top, and above that torch, there's going to be another block with a torch on top, and then above that torch, there's going to be a block. In front of this torch here, there is going to be glass, and then on top of both of these redstone, there's going to be a block here, and then a block here. And then on top of this glass, there's going to be redstone. Next, we're going to put in all of our pistons. So firstly, we're going to put a piston facing this way right there in front of that glass, and then right below that facing the same direction, we're going to put another sticky piston. Beside these 2 pistons here, there's going to be 2 more rows of non-sticky pistons facing in the same direction, so like this. In front of each of the sticky pistons, there's going to be a slime block, so 2 slime blocks just like that. And then above this sticky piston here, there's going to be a block with redstone on it. Finally, to finish off the left side of the door, we are going to place a block here, redstone on top of this block, redstone here, and then 2 blocks here, both with redstone on top of them. Next, we are going to build the right side of the door, which is just what we built on the left side mirrored. So we're going to come over here, we're going to put a target block with redstone behind it. On the other side of this target block, there's going to be a torch with a block above it, and then on the face of this block, there's going to be another torch. On top of this torch, there is going to be a glazed terracotta block. Next, we are going to come down here, extend this redstone out 1, put a 3-tick repeater right here, running into a block right there, and then a torch on the face of this block. On both sides of this torch, there's going to be redstone, so 1 here and 1 here. In front of both of the redstone dust, there's going to be an upward-facing sticky piston, so right there and there. And then on top of each sticky piston is going to be an upward-facing observer. Above each one of the observers, there's going to be a block right there, and on each block, there's going to be redstone. Next, we're going to come back down here, and above this torch, we're going to place glass, and then glass here again. On top of each of the glass blocks, there's going to be redstone. And then in front of this redstone, there will be a solid block with a torch on it, another block above the torch, another torch above this block, and then finally another block above this torch. Then we're going to come around to the front and place a block on this torch. Then we are going to come around to the front and place glass in front of this torch. Next, we are going to place a solid block here, and then redstone on top of this glass. Next, we are going to place our pistons. So there will be 2 sticky pistons facing toward the other side of the door, right here and here, the top one being in front of the glass. And then right next to the sticky pistons on both sides, there will be 2 regular pistons facing the same direction. In front of the 2 sticky pistons, there will be 2 slime blocks. Next, we're going to come up above this sticky piston here and place a solid block with redstone on top of it. And then we're going to come back down to the front here, where we're going to place a block here, a block above that redstone here, 2 blocks right there, and then redstone here and here running into this block. Our next step is to build the top of the door. So we're going to come up to the left side of the door where this block is, and we're going to build 1 up and diagonally from it. We're going to put redstone dust on top of this, and then we're going to build 1 more out here with redstone dust on top of it, and then we're going to place in our pistons. So our pistons are going to be a row of 4 facing downward starting right here, so 1 out and diagonally from this redstone. So 1, 2, 3. So that makes a row of 4 perfectly in line with this row of 4, and then just like the bottom, we're going to come 1 out and then another row of 4. Next, you're going to take whatever block you are going to use for the door itself, and then you are going to place them 1, 2, 3, 4 right along here in between these pistons. And then you're going to come up above and you're going to place redstone on the first 3 and then a block right there on the 4th. Once you have done that, you can fill in your door with whatever block you want. The only stipulations for what block you can use is this block right here has to either be obsidian or glazed terracotta. This block right here has to either be obsidian or glazed terracotta. The same thing with this block, and the same thing with this block. Other than those 4, you can use any other block anywhere on the door. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. So this is what the door frame should look like completely filled in. As you can see, we have 4 3x4 rectangles all on each different side of the door. And these 4 blocks are glazed terracotta so that the slime blocks will not stick to them. And as you can see, if we turn this door on, it will close, and then when we turn it off, it will open again. Thank you all so much for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed this, leave a like below and comment what you would like to see me build next. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It's completely free and it helps out a ton. See you in the next video.